Are you celebrating a pagan festival? If you celebrate April Fool's Day, you're celebrating a pagan festival and may not even know it. There's a lot of ideas where the pagan origins of April Fool's Day come from. There were no shortages of ancient festivals of celebration in pre-Christian Europe. Sometimes the hidden history of these rituals and festivals are hidden for a reason. We shall take a look at some of the things associated with this yearly practice of practical jokes and pranks. One of the more benign reasons given for this tradition that hails from the past is when the Gregorian calendar came into use. The Roman Empire used to observe the beginning of the new year starting in April. When the Gregorian calendar came into use, the new year was observed on January 1st. There are always a small group of diehards that won't give up old traditions, and these continue to celebrate on the 1st of April out of protest, one could say. The church was quick to make a mockery out of these folks by labeling them as April Fools. Remember, the Gregorian calendar? That was a pope that put that together. I personally believe that it has more to do with the ancient Roman festival of Hilaria. Yeah, I know, hilarious. The celebration of this festival was to honor the goddess Cybele and her son Attis, fertility goddess and god. Who really knows when or where the practice of masquerades and making fun of people started, but it was a big part of the celebrations. Pre-Christian spring festivals were generally much more fun than the ones brought on by the church at a much later date. The early Christian church was all about indoctrinating the people into the new belief and would approve the continuation of these festive events provided some of the element of the religion was incorporated. I struggle to find that in the continued celebration of Hilaria. With much revelry, parades of one sort or another, and the wild pranks played on friends and family, Hilaria would have made modern observances of the 1st of April seem pretty bland. My suggestion is that we consider bringing back this ancient ritual with the same gusto it used to be observed under. In the olden days, roles were reversed for a time. Feasting and drinking was carried out over several days, making our Thanksgiving look like an event at the soup line. Imagine the fun in celebrating an ancient ritual/festival with the mask being worn, tomfoolery expected during the day. Instead, the church has reduced it to some lies told to close friends and family, always followed with the announcement of the lie afterward. The proclamation, April Fools, should be welcomed by all that think life has become too serious and needs the breaks given by such foolishness. I ask that you do yourself and the family and friends a favor. Plan a masquerade party. Make it a good one. Plenty of drink and food, loud music, and the kind of games that people will talk about for weeks afterwards. These kinds of events give us something to look forward to, as well as observing the end of one season and the beginning of another. I, for one, believe we do not do enough of this sort of thing. Let's put the living back into life. I know, it's a fool's quest, but then again, I am a fool. Remember this, the early church did not eliminate paganism, they absorbed it.